Welcome back, folks, to the Pick Dawgz channel here with the three of us ready for the Europa League game between Fenerbahce, who take on and will host Lyon from the French Ligue 1. Look, I think both teams definitely arguably representing their their country as the best team in this competition from their respective country here. Of course, Fenerbahce up and down kind of competition for them so far. They've been pretty well in their domestic league, but in terms of Europa League, it's not been the best of times. Kirk, I'm going to come to you here. Of course, Fenerbahce on the road. We're getting down to the last two games of the group stage. Can you see them holding on to a lead here? Do you even see them taking a lead?
Personally, before looking at this game, I was going to be on the Fenerbahce money line, but then I looked and they're favored more than I think they should be. But with that being said, I'm not touching Lyon on the double chance because I was going to take Fenerbahce, but I don't like the price I'm getting it at. If it was plus 175, I would take it. So I think this is a slow start to a game. Fenerbahce scored 7 goals, conceded 9. They haven't really been that bad, and they need a point out of this game. Lyon have been pretty good defensively as well, only conceding 7 times in 6 games. I think, like a lot of these games have been this Champions League / Europa League season, we see a very defensive first half, and then things start to open the second half. Not my favorite pick, but I'm going under 1.5 in the first half. A pretty juiced minus 166. But I think that it's going to be 1-0 max at half. I wouldn't be shocked by 0-0, to be honest.
Yeah, Goran, coming into this game, of course, Lyon sitting really comfortably, actually. A win here will pretty much secure them a bye for the first, or it definitely does, not pretty much, it definitely does secure them a bye for that first round of the knockout stage. And even a point probably gets them the job done here. I think the only concern is, I think maybe this is what is scaring the books off a little bit, is they are potentially going to be without Lacazette, who is questionable coming into this game. Fenerbahce, well, they've got a few injuries on board that have been a bit long term, so it's nothing new. Do you see them coming into play here, or can you see Lyon solidifying their position going into the knockout groups?
Honestly, I agree with Kirk about this one. I think that Fenerbahce is just too big of a favorite. Yes, they are in a very good form right now. They are on a 3-game winning streak, but in the Europa League, it's surprising to see them doing so badly. If I'm being honest, they're fairly low in the standings despite a good team they have. And on top of that, for this game, they're missing their starting goalkeeper Livakovic, who will be out for the next couple of weeks still, I think, or something like that. And that's going to be a huge blow for this team. And even though Lyon is could potentially be missing Lacazette for this game, um, I I don't know. They're just the team that we can't be sure what team is going to show up because they have proved this season that they can play well, that they can score a lot of goals. And then when you expect them to do so, they barely score one and get a narrow 1-0 win or end in a 0-0 draw or something like that. So they are a very inconsistent team that actually has been scoring a lot of goals on their own this season in the Europa League. So I don't know. I always think the goals are the way to go in this game. I would stay away from sides. Maybe I would take Lyon on the double chess if the gun was put to my head, if I had to choose a side. But I would rather take the goals. So both teams to score in over 2.5 at minus 128 for me.
Yeah, kind of in the same boat as you guys. I can't believe Lyon are considered such a heavy underdog coming into this game. They're nearly as high of a price as the draw, which is quite astonishing considering how well they've been performing so far in the group stage. And it kind of scares me off how good of a price it is, to be honest. So I'm just going to ride on both teams to score. I think both teams are very capable of scoring, and I think either side probably wins this one. So it could potentially be a spot where you go both teams to score equals yes, draw equals no, as Kirk likes to say as he's nodding
That
away.
Crvena Zvezda versus PSV game, that was an easy play. I thought the Red Bull Star Grade Belgrade Zvezdas were going to score and make it 3-3, though, and that would have killed it. But That could be a spot, Jack. Actually, I might change my bet to that. Fuck the under 1.5.
All right, well there you go, folks. Well, I mean, somehow you're going from under 1.5 in the first. I guess it could. I guess you could hit the both teams to score. Look, guys, these are just our free picks at the end of the day. If you want to head over to the Pick Dawgz website, that's where you can find all of our best picks. Can't speak for these guys, but I've actually got a premium in this game as a little side prop. So if you are interested in that, go and check it out. And yeah, we hope to see you in the next video. Got a few more games up on the channel. We really do appreciate it. If you drop a like as well, it really does go a long way for us. It's free to do. Takes you 10 seconds on the way out. We'd really appreciate it, guys. We look forward to seeing you in the next one. Goodbye.